let's get into the main points. Life philosophy, part 2. Today, or at least in this part, we're going to talk more detailedly about failure, success, and what it takes to be disciplined. So, let's ask Mr. Sandeep. If you were to give one piece of advice to anyone who's struggling with failure, what perspective would you want them to adapt?
There is nothing called fail. Either you are winning or either you are learning. So there is nothing called failure, correct? People start judging even to themselves if something doesn't work. What I believe and I surely inculcated in my life is, so if something doesn't go what I'm expecting to, I just take it as a feedback.
Yeah,
Remember, that's
completely.
his people. It will easy to come out from there. Correct?
Yeah,
That's it. Again, structure. Structure is again very very critical in terms of like if you have all those support in terms of when you say structures means to come out from that failure wherever you are struggling. What are things you needed? Correct. Whatever things you needed to improve, whatever things you needed to come out from that failure. If you have that all set up, you can do it. So for me, it's a combination of all three. To rank it all three, mindset is the first. Where whoever is having or going through this struggling time or failure in their life phase, uh, they have to have that mindset of coming out from it.
yeah,
That is critical. Once you have that mindset, then the people near to you is going to play a next role. They will be a positive supporting factor, and then the structure will help you to come out.
yeah. So, thinking theoretically right now, um, if you are struggling and you're trying to develop that mental mindset, like
Yeah.
a mindset to think optimistic, like what ways could you get support that can help you build that mindset?
Yes. So you can control your emotions, right? And think like if something is not working, take a step back. It doesn't like if something like if you're doing five things and things are failing apart, and you are getting depressed, you are considering about your career will be ruined and all. Take a step back, think out of five things what you're working on it, and if things are failing, falling apart, what is the most priority one? Consider that, and then understand the gap for what need to be done. Again, use your feedback loop, and that this all can be done when you have that mindset. Correct. Prioritize your stuff. If you're working on multiple things, prioritize it. Take help from others. There is nothing wrong taking help from
Yeah,
others. And then make it go with the feedback loop of thinking what are things which is going wrong, and then try to find out the gaps. If you need some help to identify the gaps, go and talk to the people. They will help you out. You know your family members are the best uh, fam- best person to give you feedback
yeah,
rather than anyone else. Your family members are the best one to give you a feedback what is going on. Take
yes,
a feedback from them, right? um, and then the structure will help you to
yeah,
come out from it. So you were asking about the mindset is again you should have a mindset of coming out from the problem. Develop that mindset by using that feedback loop. Take giving time, take a step back, think more and more, and take then identify the gap for what it is failing.
so like thinking and let's talk about discipline now, right? So I want to think about steps that help me get to that state of mindset.
Yes.
And what was one practice or just one way of being disciplined
Hmm.
that helped you stay grounded, stay strong even when life got chaotic for
Yeah.
you?
To be a discipline, take one task at a time. Suppose that you decide that okay, daily I will walk 10 minutes. There are a lot of research has been done. If something you keep doing it for more than 21 weeks, it will come in your life. But for starting 21 weeks is the key. Keep pushing yourself. You have to push yourself hard. Correct.
Atomic habits, right?
Yes.
Parents want you to be disciplined. I usually like think of like being disciplined meaning like being nice to others, having like well manners. What? How does that differ from like discipline that you're talking about? 'Cause
See,
I've heard both
yeah.
versions.
So disciplined is more to yourself, and more like being nice to another is more like in your nature. You know the integrity.
Yeah.
You respect everyone. Doesn't matter which race they are, from where they are. It doesn't matter. We respect everyone. That's more like a nature. And discipline is like what you do it on a regular day-to-day work for your development.
Just like creating a YouTube channel, right? The first 1,000 subscribers are gonna be much harder to get than the first 10,000
Oh, yeah.
subscribers,
Oh, yeah.
right? So like, if you're thinking that way, and then you need to be a lot more consistent to get those first 1,000, right?
Yes.
So, if is there like a universal principle that like helps you stay like consistent, and that helps us better understand of like what it takes to be consistent, and what the youth like me should
Yeah.
do.
Yeah. So if you are focused enough for your goal, suppose that your goal is to be to have a 1 million subscribers for
Yeah.
this channel. If you are focused enough, then you have to be consistent. Right? If you decide that every weekly once I will release one podcast, then you have to be consistent. Every Wednesday it has to go. Every Wednesday it has to go.
Yeah.
Now, so to be consistent, the next thing is you need to be focused. Motivation, discipline, and focused is where like you know your goal. You need to know your goal.
Yes.
Now you know that suppose that your goal is to get 1 million subscribers. Now to get 1 million subscribers, you need to promise to yourself that how I can achieve that 1 million subscriber. And if you say that okay, if I will make sure that every Wednesday I will upload a video.
Yes.
Okay. Without fail it has to go. Because whatever like 10 subscriber, 100 subscriber, 500 subscribers, slowly it will go. They will consistently see that every Wednesday a new video is coming.
Yeah.
And then what will happen? What will happen? People will start correlate. Okay, every Wednesday there will be something new will come. That whoever is your subscriber, they will know that oh, today is Wednesday something. That will give them that confidence in you. And the way this channel algorithm also works, they'll see that every Wednesday continuously coming. They will also start pushing stuff to different people who are not subscribed to you, and they are watching motivational videos and whatsoever related to your topic. They will start seeing those and they'll start subscribing. But again, understand your goal first. To understand your goal, you need to make your goal. Right?
Yes.
To make a goal, understand it completely, make a plan, then be consistent. There is no shortcut.
In order to stay consistent, you have to push your minds past your limits.
Oh, yeah.
And force yourself until you're running. It's like think of it as like a mountain, right?
Yeah.
Going uphill, you need that motivation, and then once you're there, like once you get that consistency going, it just becomes like second nature, right? So like you don't have to try as much. It's like natural flowing. So I think consistency, like staying disciplined, requires a lot of forcing, consistency, and time. Let's talk more about the actions, right? Because we talked about what it takes to be consistent and what it means to stay consistent and what you have to do. And what do you believe, like, are there any small or repetitive actions that you believe has the power to change someone's life if they commit to it long enough and stay consistent?
The name it's not coming on the top of my mind, but there was a basketball, one of the greatest basketball player. All the other players who are doing 3 sessions in a day, he started doing 4 sessions in a day.
Yeah.
And he was so consistent, so consistent. He never missed that fourth session in a day. So for all other players, it is three sessions. For him, it is now four sessions, and it started showing in his performance. When he started playing, after 6+ months of rigorous practice, going daily, consistent, 4 times in a day practicing. When he started playing the game, it started showcasing the, in the performance,
Yeah.
and he went to the top of the league. He went to the top of the league. There are numerous examples out there. All the players, if you see Virat Kohli, he's so consistent. Virat Kohli, that one of the interview he was saying that if somebody will say that this food is going to help me to be fit, to be to be my, so that I can give my 100% in the game, I can eat that entire life without thinking about it. Test. It's all those determination and consistency to be at the top of the level. Whatever you are doing, it's all depend upon your determination and consistency.
I heard this quote that you can be successful if you were just 1% better than you were yesterday. And I think that makes sense, but
Yes, that's again from the book Atomic
pushing
Habit.
yourself.
Yes, from the book Atomic Habit. Um, if you are just try to be 1% better than the last day, over the year, when after 1 year you will go and see yourself, you will see that you have improved a lot.
36%.
That determined and consistent will get it.
Yeah. So just for curiosity, Usain Bolt, after he lost to an American athlete, I don't know who he was, he woke up 3 hours early and practiced every single day until he puked so much that he couldn't run anymore. And he did that for 4 straight years. And before you know, the next Olympics, he broke the world records and he got first place, beat all the American athletes, and like it's the fastest man ever recorded. Like I think that's just like one of the best examples out
Oh yeah,
there.
yeah. The homemaker ladies in the morning hours, how fast they're doing their work so that their husband and kid can go office and
Yeah.
school. Right, that's their improvement.
Yeah, I'm like so tired to wake up at like 6:55 while my mom every single day non-stop gets at 6
Yeah.
o'clock just so she can feed her children good
Mm.
and she can make us healthy and we can have a better life in the future. So it's
See?
like not really for her,
Yeah.
but it's just that her resilience and hope to keep others better. And I think it's a universal thing. Like
Yeah.
having hope, having motivation, everyone needs it, and you also might need it and do it. But she knows that I don't like hot lunch,
Mm.
so even when she feels sick, she's gonna get up in the morning,
Yes.
just do it so she can feed me healthy. And she sometimes wakes up and she's like just ready to go back and fall on the bed, but she looks at me and then doesn't matter what mood she is in,
Yep.
she just goes and cook. And that's like a very important thing that I need to learn from her, and because everyone needs it,
And
right?
that's called commitment. Right?
Yes.
So everything is coming at like if you're disciplined, if you're consistent, if you're committed, you can achieve anything.
Anything, even things that are impossible.
Yes.
It's proven impossible. It's said impossible because no one ever tried it. Because they fear if they try it, it will be impossible. And commitment is what's needed to make it unimpossible because it's impossible.
Yeah. Yep.
In your personal philosophy, whether it's discipline, whether it's resilience, or perspective, what shows up most clearly in the way you make decisions in business or just in your general work?
Your your brain is conditioned such that whatever you will plan to do, and if you're conditioned as disciplined person, you can easily accommodate it. You can easily do it.
Yeah. So think of it as like the infinity gauntlet, right? Whatever, like glove, whatever. Like it takes you a lot of commitment to reach all those 5 stars, in this case discipline, But once you get all those 5 stones, you're unstoppable.
Yeah.
Like you could do anything you want. You have all the powers. In this case, mental strength. But those 5 stones, it takes a lot of commitment, right?
Yes.
Sacrifice, resilience. And I think that's the main theme here. Everyone has to be disciplined in order to be successful in life.
Yes.
And so, how have the lessons you learned about discipline shaped the way you guided or shaped your surroundings?
Last time when I tried it, doing something, I failed. With my discipline, now where is the gap? So I will use my again the other funda of feedback.
Feedback tool.
Yes. Check the feedback tool, use it, and then you will get it. So that will. So for anything you do, I guess the discipline becomes your baseline. Correct.
Yes.
If you use discipline as your baseline, on the
can
the
build
top
it
of the
out.
discipline, keep building that stuff.
Yes,
Like you
you
put
can-
consistency, you put determination, you put motivation, and you can things will build up.
Yeah, kind of making sense because in your first time, you make an error and it's like there's these many errors.
Yeah.
The second time, it's these many errors.
Yes.
And then as you do it more, it's gonna get smaller and smaller until whatever it's impossible at the start, it's gonna be like, oh, is it that easy? Or I got there. Man, like I got there. I thought it was impossible. It's possible now.
Yes. That is how it is.
That's how the world is.
Yeah. So whenever things start going south, try to keep yourself motivated. It's very important then when things will not go for your expectation, you'll start losing the focus. If you are disciplined, that will help you to make you focus.
Yes.
Right? That will help you to be consistent. Okay, I failed, but let's see what I can do best. Let's see what next I can do it. Then use your feedback mechanism. Try to fix it. Correct.
Yes. And it is more important for you to understand that it's harder to stay motivated during tough times, and it's more important to stay disciplined in those times.
Yeah, if you're a 6-year kid, again 6-7 year kid, you can, if the parent is saying no, you have to clean your room, you have to clean your bed, smallest thing, correct? That will start making them habit of being in discipline. In the morning when I wake up, first thing that I have to do.
Yeah, close, kind of
Right.
like,
Yes.
kind of showing them responsibility.
From the childhood itself.
Yeah, and then it
then-
will become like average, like
Yeah.
second nature, and like, man, just get it over with now. If you ever wondered why parents tell you to do chores, apart from the fact that actually keeping keeping the house clean, they want you to be focused. They want you to be disciplined.
Discipline, consistent.
Better listen to them.
Yes.
I'm probably not gonna do it, but listen, please listen.
Yeah.
It's gonna help you in the future. Alright, last but not the least, for the future generation, right? What qualities do you believe leaders need today that come directly from life experience rather than formal training?
Yeah. So again, for this with formal training and all, you will get how to make a strategy, how to make a plan, how to build a company and all. That you can make it with the formal study. With the experience, you will get how to manage the tough time, how to manage the failures, how to manage the tough people, and how to, when I say tough time, it's tough situations, correct? Those things will only come with experience, right?
Yeah.
And
For youth, what are some ways we can train for those experiences, and what should every one of us young leaders do to learn about these things?
one thing is very important, that everybody has to complete the basic education. Right? It's very,
Yes.
very important. You might have heard a lot of places, no need to do education, you can just do work and all this. Those are, for me, I don't believe on that. Right? Basic education is required for everyone. Right? Start talking more and more people. Now you're a teenager.
Communication.
Communication. try to understand the perspective, not just like simple thought. Try to understand the perspective of the learning new things. Your age is the time, like teenage is the time where you can do it whatever you want. You have
Yes.
you have that, and now with all this advancement, you can do anything. Like
It's
you
like the
can,
golden age of exploration.
yeah. You guys will be the first one in the life that you will compete with robots.
Oh,
So you need to be more. Your generations will
yeah.
be like, by the time you will be at the age of doing work and all, robo will be next to you. So you will might be competing with the robo.
Or,
So
or, or maybe we commit to it so much
yeah.
because robots are algorithm, like algorithm and whatever they say algorithm, please automated.
Hmm.
So they can't really learn how to deal with bad people, right? Because like everyone has different emotions, right? So I think humans take the upper hand there, like really like talking, communicating with like people who are not the same.
Yeah. So see, there will be some positive side, negative side. Everything will be there for
Yeah.
anything. I'm just saying that your generation or the generation just one generation above
We
you will be the first generation who will be like directly working along with somebody who is
yes.
automated, generated, correct
Yes.
AI and all, who is next to you.
It's
Things like
yes.
how to manage tough situations, how to manage this, that, how to manage tough people, failures and all. Human can play a very critical role. Next, start learning the new thing. Start spending time on readings, different things, just not one type of topic. By the age of 15 and all, the human mind is developed enough that they can start understanding. By the age of 18, you are fully grown up. Your mind is fully grown up. You can understand it.
Yes.
You just need to spend time. Now, with your age and all, this is a very good time to start with it. I would definitely suggest for all of you, your age of kid, three books before. One is Atomic Habit for sure. For a youth to focus more on study and all, there is one book called Deep Work.
Report.
Great. Correct. If you read the book, great.
Like greed.
Great.
GREET.
GRIT.
A grit.
Yep. If you read that book, this book is more like explaining you how to be more consistent and all.
That was the end of this podcast. Hope you had fun. I had so much fun talking with Mr.
Thank
Sandeep.
you. Thanks a
And
lot
thanks a
having
lot
me
for
here,
coming.
and
And
hope everything goes good.
fun. Have a great weekend. See you next year. See you next
Thank
podcast.
you.
Bye bye.